Someone asked me, even with all the time that people have on their hands right now, why aren't people training their dogs? And I think it's, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but like an old myth that certain dogs can't be trained, or it's too late to train the dog at some point in the dog's life. As long as the dog is physically healthy, the dog is always trainable. Suede, I'm blessed to have this time where we're on quarantine, and he's only 8-9 months old. I don't even think he's 9 months old yet. 8 months, and so we're able to have this time so I can get actually a lot of training in with him, whereas usually I don't get a lot of time to spend with my own dogs. Come here, bub. Over here. So I don't get a lot of time to spend with my own dogs. But it's the unknown. It's people don't understand how to train the dog. Or they think that the dog should just naturally be a good dog. And if it doesn't walk good on leash, or it doesn't sit or down, or do any of those things, that the dog just can't do it. Or they're missing the tools, the know-how, and they don't know how to get help doing it. But I challenge everybody, you know, over the next week, take your dog out, do something with your dog. Like I said in the video yesterday, even if it's just sitting and downing or something, or it's getting your dog not to pull you everywhere, or it's getting your dog to desensitize, maybe it barks at other dogs or cats or something like that. We actually came across a cat. Good boy. We came across a cat as we were walking on the sidewalk, and I look over and there's bushes, like this empty spot in the bush, and there's just a cat chilling right there. And Suede like looked over at the cat, and luckily Suede, he gets excited when he sees animals and stuff, but there's no aggression. He doesn't like get upset or anything. He doesn't act weird. He doesn't try to be dominant to other dogs or animals. He just wants to play with them. But with the cat, I don't know if Suede's ever seen a cat before. So today might be the first time he saw a cat. Come here, bub. Over here. Come on. Come on. Down. 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 So I don't think he's ever seen a cat before. Today might have been the first day he actually saw a cat. And I don't think he knew what to do. He just kind of like looked over at it and he was like, what is that thing? And just kept walking. I actually doubled him back because the cat wasn't afraid either. So I doubled Suede back towards the cat that was in the bush. And again, Suede like looked at the cat like, what's up? Like tail wagging, everything. He had a lot of leash to work with. He didn't try to go for the cat, and the cat just kind of stared at him like, what are you doing, bro? But no, whatever it is that your dog does, bad behaviors, whatever, whether it's with the animals, people, jumping, whatever it is, just take your dog out and actually try to work on it. You'll be surprised. If you do this daily, the results you guys will get. Anyways, second thing I wanted to talk about, I mentioned in a thing yesterday that I don't like dog parks. And the reason I don't like dog parks is because if me and you, whoever you are, if we're playing around, one of us can say, hey, I'm done playing, can we stop now? And we can kindly request these things, or we can say it however we want. When we take our dogs to dog parks, we have too many variables. The first one we have is we take Suede in there. Suede, like, I don't like using the word love, but he likes other dogs. He likes to encounter other dogs, people. He likes everything. But I take Suede in there. Maybe someone else has a dog who doesn't like bigger dogs, gets nervous around bigger dogs, and Suede's jumping on the dog, or doing horseplay, and then the other dog gets tired of it. Well, the dog then has to challenge my dog. That's how dogs work. A dog doesn't say, can you please stop jumping on me, sir? A dog will initiate a challenge. Now, it's up to my dog. He's so young right now and goofy, he'd probably be like, keep playing. He wouldn't even know what to do. And then the other dog ended up attacking him. Now, dogs learn through experience. So that negative experience with another dog, this is huge to my dog. Now my dog maybe gets defensive around other dogs. Maybe just dogs that look like that, or maybe just gets defensive around other dogs in general. And now all of a sudden it wants to attack dogs before it gets attacked. So basically, I'll get you before you can get me, type of thing. There's all kinds of places you can take your dog and do stuff off leash with your dog and be safe about it. Just, you got to look around. You could also get a long line, not a retractable leash, but an actual, go online. You can get 100-foot leashes, 50-foot leashes. I would start off with like a 15-footer until you get used to it, not wrapping up in your dog's legs and things like that. But you can get your dog out doing stuff on long lines, or you could train your dog, and then you can actually let your dog off leash at a park, as long as you're not in a city area, as long as you have a good come command for your dog.